Classic Game Room is brought to you by Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, Book 1, and Jesus the Coked Up Chicken #1, Special Edition, now on Amazon.
Back Classic Game Room on Patreon!
Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of Attack of the Timelord on the Magnavox Odyssey 2, a Magnavox game that speaks to you with the voice. The voice peripheral is great. It just sits on top of your Odyssey 2, kind of like the 32X except without its own power supply or required. Actually, it's not at all like the 32X. Never mind. This thing just talks to you and it's terrific. Worth every penny if you can find one. They're actually not that expensive at the moment. None of the Odyssey 2 stuff is very expensive. And you just plug your game into the top of it, it plugs into your Odyssey 2, and it talks through the speaker. It's great. A little voice slider. Love this thing.
Conquer the world.
Alright, let's get it on.
Defeat is at hand.
From 1982, it's Attack of the Timelord, one of the best games that you can find for the Magnavox Odyssey 2. And you can play this with or without the voice module. The voice is required for the speech part of the game, but the game still plays regardless. And this one plays really well. It reminds me of Galaga mixed with Centipede. I love the visual style. The gameplay is really good on the Odyssey 2. And the voice speech just makes it that much better. Like, it's good with or without the voice. The footage here is direct feed recording, and the voice plays on its own speaker, so it's not automatically mixed into the gameplay.
Goodbye, Earthling.
Goodbye, but I will see you again. Like most of the Odyssey 2 games, you can enter your name as your previous high score. You only have one life in Attack of the Timelord, and your objective is simple. Shoot everything, stay alive as long as possible. There you go.
Conquer the world.
As the game progresses, the enemies start to fire a wide array of projectiles at you, including bombs, homing missiles, and things that hit the ground and start to pin you into the corners. This one is tricky because the enemy spaceships move really fast and those projectiles will sneak up on you.
Defeat is at hand.
Spyrus the Deathless is your biggest fan in the Zone of Eternity!
As you keep playing the game, it gets faster and faster and faster. If you're collecting for the Odyssey 2, which you should be, hunt this one down. It's not one of the really inexpensive games, but most of the Odyssey 2 stuff is not in high demand, so let's make it popular. The Timelord cannot withstand the power of Magmax. For Magmax will scoot to victory after shooting you with lasers.
Attack and destroy.
Magmax laughs at your silly threats. Magmax does not fear your blinking UFOs.
Conquer the world.
Aha!
A commendable defense.
It certainly was. What am I defending? The bottom of the screen, there. I love pretty much anything with late 70s, early 80s voice synthesis, so I think this is great, and the game is a lot of fun too. So whether or not you have the voice add-on you want, Attack of the Time Lord! Exclamation point, because it's worth shouting.
Do you like death? Then on the Magnavox Odyssey 2, you shall die!
I like to play as Zaxxon. Oops, wrong controller. It helps to use the right...
Attack and destroy.
Classic Game Room has been brought to you by How to Make a Video Game Review Show That Doesn't Suck, Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, and Jesus the Coked Up Chicken on Amazon.
Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from within. A turbo volcano! Starting with Andy and Abby Schleiss. Jeff Breyer. Derek Langley. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Benjamin Woodring. Steven Chucknick. Al Stever. Ian Shore.
You sure are awesome.
Jason Goy. Sergio Matthias Hergert. Chip Sink Bale. Busy Signal. Sean Zoltek. Rick DeBarros. Philip Strabenmuller. Jack Stavris. Ohad Kane. And Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal.